What is going on, comic fans? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and today I'm going to be talking about exclusive comics and their prices and how they make 0 cents to me, even less sense now than they have my entire life and my entire experience with buying exclusive comics, which if you're not new to the channel, you know I get exclusive comics. So let's get right into it. Huge shout out to the homies over at Big Time Collectibles. If you're looking for a fantastic online retailer that brings you stuff like mystery boxes, monthly subscription boxes, con exclusives, or just FOC pools, check out btc.com or follow them on social media. And if you need anything clean or pressed, Justin's got you covered. He's linked in the description to all my videos. And a huge shout out to my local comic shop, ABX Comics and Games. They have a fantastic Facebook group for comic fans or tabletop gaming fans. Check it out. Link in the description to all of my videos. So this is a video about exclusive comics. Now, I'm not the biggest purchaser of exclusive comics. I do get some from time to time. I follow John Jane closely and try to pick up all of his stuff. I shout out Big Time Collectibles in all of my videos. I pick up stuff from them regularly. So what an exclusive comic is, it's kind of like every month comics come out and you can find them on the shelves at your local comic shop. They'll have a standard price across the board that's assigned by the publisher pretty much. It's printed on the cover of the comic, but shops can buy in and make their own cover. That means that that book will be the same interior pages as everywhere else, but it'll be an exclusive cover that's only available through that shop. You'll see sometimes shops team up with each other to go in on the costs, and that's where this all starts to get a little weird. So Big Time Collectibles is probably the top tier online retailer I've ever seen, from the quality of the product, the care for the customers. It's just a fantastic shop. And if you check their website, you'll see that their prices are consistent across the board. A lot of times you'll see that if, say, Batman 150 comes out and they do an exclusive cover for it, it'll have a nice cover with an artist that they chose and everything. It'll say Batman on it, and it'll have a price on it. But then a lot of times it'll come with what's called a virgin variant, where it's the same cover or a slightly different version, and it doesn't say Batman. There's nothing on it but the art itself. And you'll see the combo that'll happen is you can buy one of them for, say, $30 or buy them both for $50. And if you check other retailers, there's a lot of good ones out there like 616 Comics and other places. You'll see consistent pricing across the board. But then you'll run into certain shops, and I don't want to name names, but there's certain shops that the exact same format, working with the exact same artists that's worked at all these other shops like Eastside Comics or Big Time and all these fantastic places. No Moss is another one. But then you'll see them like a shop be 3 times the price. 3 times. It makes 0 cents. Well, I found something I really wanted, and it went against the grain on everything I've ever seen or learned. So a lot of the prices for those exclusives are based on the cost. You know, you have to buy an X number amount of books from Marvel or DC or the independent publisher to even get the book. Then you have to pay for your cover artist to do the piece. So that's kind of where the cost comes in. Then you have to figure, like, you have to kind of project how many you expect to sell out of X number that you ordered. Well, I had never heard of this shop. Never in my life had heard of this shop. And the name of it is, I had to put it in here. Let's see, buymetoys.com. I believe it's Buy Me Toys and Comics is the name of the shop. It's Northern Indiana's largest comic and collectible store. So I went looking. With Ghost Machine having come out here recently, I picked up all the exclusives that they did for Ghost Machine, the one shot. There's only 2. It was Fury's Comics and Gotham Central Comics in Canada. Well, this shop here was a curveball. They did exclusives for Geiger, Rook, and Redcoat, and I found out that they had an exclusive for Ghost Machine 1. Now, this is where it gets super interesting. This shop, their exclusive covers were only $12.99 a piece. Period. $12.99 a piece for each one of them. So first off, they're all done by the same artist. And it's clearly not a nobody artist. Like, I mean, like that can be where some of your costs get kind of like incurs from is my God, these things are so cool. Is you have to pay your artist, but it's this artist right here, and I had to get it here because I always butcher names. Rodolfo Migliari. He's clearly been in the game for a while. Fantastic artist. He has a wicked use of colors and stuff too. But let's take a look at these. This is absolutely wicked. So this is Ghost Machine 1, the sampler that they did, the one shot. Features first appearances of Rook, Direwolf, Swine, the Hyde Street characters, Halo and Hornsby. Massively important book. It's really the first full appearance of Northern too. But yo, look at that. $12.99. That's changing the game. And on the back, it even has like this card in here. Buy me toys and comics 2024 exclusives. It's like, I wouldn't want to call that a COA because there's nothing listed on it. Let's see if there's something on the back side. Sure enough, on the back side of it, they have a little ad on the back side for like stuff coming. That's pretty wicked. Rockefeller Soul is Halo Hornsby Hyde Street. Yeah, that's super cool. The little card insert, the card stock. $12.99. Never seen exclusives just price flat rate on their websites like that for $12.99. Check out the Rockefellers down here. Look at the art. Look at the detail. Like the painted style detail. I love the white border on this thing. Just look at that. Look at Joe. He's looking back at you. So that blew my mind. And then looking further into these, the style on these kind of switch up. Like, I can't even call it if it's the same artist now. I feel like I might be missing something. Like it might not be the same artist, but Geiger #1, all new series, and switch to ongoing. Now, if you notice, you got Geiger and Barney there. Starry Night in the background, the cliff, and the little campfire that's cut off. That's because, much like the Ivan Reis cover, this is a 3-way connecting set. There's the red coat with Simon Pure standing next to the cabin there. You can look how the light's casting on him from the campfire, casting his shadow and everything. That's freaking wicked. It looks like straight up 1776 Simon there. No modern tech or anything. Pretty wicked. And then, Geiger over here. Simon went there, but next to Barney, Rook Exodus #1, featuring Rook and Direwolf on the cover with a wolf and a crow, with the light hitting them opposite side from the campfire. And if you look in the back, it looks like a busted up, broken down satellite dish, as well as like an old busted up sign there. So even the background transfers with the images. So you have like just Geiger out in the middle of nowhere, like he is in the book. You have them, the desolate world of Exodus, and then you have Redcoat with the cabin. So even the background, these stand alone as single issue pieces, or if you put them together, there's no way I'll be able to hold these things up. There's no way. I'm going to try. I've got to try. Let's see how this works out. Does that work? Kinda. Yeah, that's pretty dope. But yeah, that just blew my mind. $12.99 a piece. So I ended up ordering all of them. I gotta tell you, this one right here, that's something special right there. That's wicked. And that's the only one that came with the little card in it as well. But I thought that was dope. So Gotham Central Comics and Canada also did a Rook Exodus store exclusive. They didn't do one for Geiger or Redcoat. Shame on them. But they did that because they had Jason Fabok there the week of the release of the Ghost Machine books last week. And he was signing and stuff. So my buddy up there in the Great White North picked me up a copy and got it signed. So that'll be coming soon. I'm excited for that. But yo, man, like these are awesome to get in. Like I'm still excited from the release of the Ghost Machine stuff and getting to interview the creators and everything. And it's fun just watching more come in just to like stay excited with this, because if we keep this up, the next issue will be out. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll just get a rollover right into that. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about like exclusives. Do you pick them up? Do you have a certain price point you shop at? Like the market is so different than it was a few years ago. A few years ago, people could like literally fund their hobby on buying and selling exclusives. They were super hot, but I've seen that it's like completely cooled down. So I'm loving seeing like these consistent price points like that Big Time Collectibles put out. This $12.99 blew my mind. And there wasn't like a a trade dress and virgin option. It was just straight up one cover. And I got to tell you, like with they look great because the creative team at Ghost Machine, you really can't top their art to begin with. So it's cool seeing this different style all together. You know, these aren't like just like fine pencils. It's like a painting. It's a freaking work of art. But that's gorgeous. Happy to add these to the collection. Happy to put them in the PC. And I'm going to be looking to see what else drops. See if any more stuff comes out. You know, this Ghost Machine stuff really has a lot of potential to shake up the industry and really become the next big thing. So hopefully it does. And hopefully we get a lot more cool stuff to collect as fans. So yeah, appreciate you watching the video, especially if you made it this long. And be sure to hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Consider subscribing to the channel. Check out the merch store. New designs are dropping. And hit that join button to become a channel member today. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.